Good evening, everyone. My name is Jessica, and welcome to our practice of bedtime yoga. We've made this special recording for you so that you can enjoy the benefits of our bedtime yoga practice, whether or not Gilda's Club is currently open or no matter where you are in the world. So as always, we will start with some gentle movements, and then the second half of our practice will be spent in a yoga nidra meditation, giving us access to all the wonderful benefits of deep rest without actually having to go to sleep. Although many folks do fall asleep at the end of yoga nidra, whether or not you do is totally your choice. So to begin our yoga practice, close your eyes if that feels comfortable. If you find it difficult to go to that place of closed eyes right away, just blink your eyes slowly a few times, imagining your eyelids as heavy and warm until you feel ready to close. You also have the option of bringing your focus in front of you and downward into a soft gaze. And just begin by noticing your breath. Without trying to change or manipulate anything, just noticing your breath as it comes in and out. Use these first couple of moments of our yoga practice to land in your body. Feel the connection of your feet to the floor or of your body on whatever surface it's resting on. You are here now. And for the next little bit, there's absolutely nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. Let's try on lengthening our inhales and exhales now. We'll breathe in together for a count of 6, pausing at the top of our breath, and then exhaling for a count of 8. You can keep your eyes closed or open at this point, and I'll count you through. So we'll take a deep breath in to the count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, float, and exhale slowly. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll do that again. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and pause. And then slowly push the air out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in deeply. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And pause, hold, and float at the top of your breath. And then exhale, let it all go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just let your breath return back to normal now, whatever feels good to you. Slowing our breath down like that and tuning in is a helpful tool to slow our body down, to cue our body that it's time to relax and de-stress. It's a helpful tool that you can use anytime you might be feeling agitated or anxious, simply taking deep, full breaths in all the way down through your belly, and then exhaling completely, blowing out all the air as if you're releasing it from a balloon. We'll begin our gentle movements now, just some very simple, gentle stretches to ease our bodies into relaxation for bedtime yoga. And we'll start with some neck stretches. So simply bring your right ear toward your right shoulder. No need to stretch or strain. You can let gravity do a lot of the work in these stretches. And this might be enough for you. You might feel a good deep stretch just like this. And if you'd like to add any more intensity to the stretch, you have the option of taking your right hand and placing it on the top side of your head. Not pulling your neck, but just adding that little bit of extra weight. Release and bring your neck back up to center, nice and straight. You can make any movements you need to after that. Just noticing any feelings that come up after having that stretch to the left side of your neck. And we're going to do the other side. So bring your left ear towards your left shoulder. All the same options here, whether you'd just like to stay right here or using your hand as a little bit of extra weight for the stretch. It's your choice. One of my favorite things about yoga is that we could all be taking a class together and we can all look very different in any given moment. And we're all doing it, quote unquote, right. There's always a place to work, always a modification that can be done to accommodate your body in that moment. Always props that can be used. So just do what your body is calling for tonight. Whether it's just a gentle stretch or really deep one. Bring your head back up to center, slowly, no rush. Making any movements in between poses and just noticing. Next, we're going to bring our chin down toward our chest. Just letting gravity do the work again, dropping your head down. If you'd like any added intensity here, you can interlace your fingers and place your hands at the base of your skull. Just extra weight, no pulling. Release, slowly coming back up to center. Any wiggles or movements you want to do in between. And next, we're going to do the opposite of that stretch by looking up toward the ceiling. Getting a nice stretch and opening on the front side of your neck, your throat. And for added intensity here, if that's calling to you, you can just place your hands beneath your collarbone and very gently tug downward. Release, bringing your head back up to center. No rush, take your time here. Now that we've done the simple stretch on all four sides, we'll do a little bit of a twist for our neck. So turn your head and look over your right shoulder as if you were checking your blind spot. Your gaze can be out toward the side. You can try to look behind yourself, just as far as you feel like you need to go. Come back to center and switch sides. Look over your left shoulder this time. You may notice as we do some of these stretches that the different sides of your body feel differently. And just know that that's perfectly normal and perfectly okay. One side may be tighter than the other, or one side might feel more flexible. All just good things to notice. Bring your head back to center. And now that we've kind of loosened up our neck a little bit, we can make some gentle circles with our head. So I like to start by bringing my chin to my chest. And then from here, making half circles, rolling to the right, coming down, back through center, and rolling to the left. And then again, back through center, over to the right, and back down through center, and over to the left. From here, you can continue this motion. Or if you choose, if it's calling to you, you can make full circles. Just take your time, don't rush. Pause anywhere that feels like it needs a little extra love, a little more stretch. Just keep moving through these gentle circles at your own pace, just for a few moments. And go ahead and complete the rotation that you're on now so that you feel complete in that stretch. And the next thing that we're going to do is a simple stretch for our shoulders to begin to loosen up those muscles. We carry a lot of tension there, a lot of tightness, sometimes without knowing that we're doing it. So what we'll do is place our hands on the top of our shoulders. And if this is painful for you or you can't quite get there, that's perfectly fine. You can keep your hands in your lap. And what we're going to do from here, if your hands are on your shoulders, bring your elbows together in front of you, feeling that stretch across your shoulder blades and your back. If your hands are in your lap, simply round your shoulders forward. The next thing we'll do, if your elbows are together and you're rounding your shoulders forward, lift your elbows up, then out to the sides and back down. And we're going to complete some circles like that. So again, if your hands are on your shoulders, you're going to start by rounding, bringing your elbows together, lifting up, and then opening out. You're just making big circles, almost as if your arms were wings. So go ahead and flow through that at your own pace. And if your hands are in your lap, you're just going to make those same motions with your shoulders, just not using your arms. So you'll round forward, come up, opening and back. Rounding forward, coming up and back. Go ahead and complete one more complete rotation, whichever variation you're doing. And then no matter which one you're doing, just relax your hands into your lap. Feel any sensations in your shoulders, just notice. Maybe some tingling or some heat in those muscles. And the next thing we're going to do is just some simple shoulder rolls. So from here, bring your shoulders up to your ears, back down your spine, and then begin to make circles with your shoulders. You can go at any pace. You can do these quickly or super slow, like you're moving through molasses. And wherever you are, switch directions. So if you're moving your shoulders back, start to bring them forward. Forward circles. And then relax down, returning to a neutral position. One more stretch for our shoulders and our shoulder blades and upper back. This is the stretch where we make our arms into the eagle arms position. So I'll show you a couple of options. To do this, the first option would be to bring your left arm to a 90-degree angle. You're making a little square. And then you take your right arm and wrap it under, reaching around, making contact with your hand. If this is accessible to you, just make sure and lift your elbows away from your chest and your hands away from your forehead. You can feel that on your back. Again, right angle with your left arm, taking the right and looping under, and holding and breathing. And if this feels a little bit out of reach, that's fine. There are lots of options. You could simply cross your arms, holding either shoulder. You can even have your arms down. Or if it's painful at all to bring your hands up like this, you can even keep your hands in your lap and simply round your shoulders forward. So wherever you are, we'll hold this together just for a couple more breaths. And release your arms down. Just taking note of any sensations or feelings. And we'll repeat this on the other side. So this time you'll start with your right arm at a 90-degree angle, taking your left arm under and around, making contact with your hand, lifting your elbows up away from your chest, and your hand pulls out away from your forehead. Or opposite shoulders, or a more relaxed position, or simply having your arms down and rounding your shoulders forward. Lots of options, lots of places to work. Just a couple of breaths here. And release. Good job. The next stretches that we'll do are for the length of our spine to keep that loose and fluid. These poses are called cat-cow. So if you're familiar and you want to go there now. You have the option to do these on hands and knees on the floor, or you have the option to do these seated. And I'll demo the seated version for you. If you know what you're doing and you've done this pose before, you can choose any version you'd like and go ahead and begin. If you're doing these seated, what we're going to do to begin is take a deep breath in and extend our bellies forward while our head drops back. That's cow pose. So breathing in, really dramatically pushing your belly forward, head back. And then cat pose is just the opposite. So bringing your shoulders forward, rounding, dropping your head, and breathing out. Cow pose, breathe in. Cat pose, round your spine and breathe out. Cow pose, breathe in and fill up. Expand through your belly. Cat pose, round forward. One more, cow pose, breathe in. And cat pose, breathe out. And then back to center, back to a neutral spine. One of our last couple stretches, we'll do the half crescent moon kind of side stretch to loosen up the sides of our rib cage. Invite in some space there after all the compression that we get just from moving about the world and with gravity during the day. So what we'll do is bring our right arm up and over, making kind of a half circle with your body here and stretching, feeling that nice stretch. Now, if this is painful or your arm won't quite go up that high, you can just bring it up as high as it will go, or even keep it down and simply tilt your body to the left. So while some yoga poses invite us to sit in the discomfort, we don't ever want to be in pain. So if you're doing something that hurts, always stop. Normally, if we were in a regular class together, we could talk about it and figure out a different way. But since you're watching a recording, just make sure that you're mindful of your body. Don't do anything that causes you pain. You can release that side down. And we'll repeat the stretch on the other side. So your left arm up and over. Breathing into your ribs. Really feeling that nice stretch. This feels really good to do standing up as well. It's a nice one you can do any time of day when you're feeling like a little stiff or stagnant. And relax your arm down, back to center. Good job. And the last physical pose that we'll do, the last gentle stretch, is just a simple twist. And so if you're lying down for your practice, which you are certainly welcome to do, you bring your knees in toward your chest and then simply let them fall to the right. You may bring your arms out to a T and turn your head the opposite direction of your knees, creating that long spinal twist. And if you're seated in your chair, we're just going to turn the top half of our bodies to the left. You can use your chair or couch for added leverage. Wherever you are, just notice that nice feeling, both of expansion on your in-breath and contraction and release on your exhale. Come back to center, and we'll do the twist on the other side. So if you're reclined, you'll simply drop your knees in the other direction and turn your head the opposite way. And from a seated position, we're just going to twist at the waist, this time looking over our right shoulder. And release, return back to center. Take a moment just to feel any sensations that were brought in by this very gentle physical part of our practice. Just kind of working out some of the kinks, some of the tension from the day, so that we can begin our Yoga Nidra portion of the class and really settle in and rest. So to begin Yoga Nidra, you want to lay down and be comfortable. So whether you want to get in your bed or on your couch or on the floor, cover up if you want. Make yourself warm enough. You may choose to turn off your lights. You might want to use a weighted eye pillow. You can even turn on some gentle background music. These are all tools that are available to help you more deeply relax and feel supported. You just want to make sure you're really comfortable so that you can stay here for the remainder of the practice. It feels really nice sometimes to put something behind your knees for a little extra support. I kind of always thought, oh, I don't need that. And then when I tried it, it like allows you to melt into the ground. So just try and shift and make any changes you need to make so you feel really comfortable and supported. And if possible during this practice, you want to remain as still as you can. That's not to say you can't scratch an itch or adjust your body if needed. Just try to do so mindfully as opposed to fidgeting or moving without thinking about what you're doing. And if you feel ready, you can close your eyes or start to work in that direction. Placing your hands anywhere that's comfortable. Outstretched, palms facing up is a great option. Or maybe one on your heart and one on your belly, allowing you to connect with the feeling of your breath. Imagine your eyelids as warm, heavy blankets, wrapping your eyes in comfort and rest. And as we always do, we'll begin our Yoga Nidra practice with the sound of 3 chimes from the singing bowl. This is a nice audible cue to our bodies and minds that it's time to relax. And it's also a way to unite all of us here together, wherever we are in the world, wherever we are in our day, and also to clear the energy in this space. Take a deep breath in, feeling calmness and coolness spreading throughout your physical body. As you breathe out, feel all the cares and worries of the day flowing out of you. In our practice, we will develop the feeling of relaxation throughout the body. It's not necessary to make any movements or even to try to relax. Simply develop this feeling of relaxation through mindfulness. It will feel much like that feeling of deep relaxation just before you fall asleep. In this practice, you may fall asleep, but if you can, try to remain awake and aware. You may choose to make a mental resolution to yourself now that I will not fall asleep. I will remain awake throughout the practice of Yoga Nidra. In this practice, you are functioning at the level of hearing and the level of awareness. The only thing required of you is to follow my voice. Try not to analyze any of the instructions, as this might interfere with your mental relaxation. Simply follow my voice with total attention and feeling, not trying to relax, but rather simply being. If thoughts arise, don't worry about them too much. Set them aside in a basket or a jar or any other vessel that you choose. Your thoughts will be there for you when you complete this practice. Allow yourself to be calm and steady. Bring about a feeling of inner relaxation in your whole body. Concentrate on your body and become aware of the importance of stillness. Develop your awareness of your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Complete stillness, complete awareness. Now is the time for you to make your sankalpa, your simple, short, positive statement in plain language, in the present tense, as if it were already happening. For example, I am calm, I am safe, I am relaxed. Ponder your heart's deepest longing as you form your statement. Repeat your sankalpa to yourself 3 times with a total feeling of conviction and gratitude for its fruition. We'll now begin with the rotation of consciousness. I will name different parts of the body, and you will repeat that name silently to yourself while simultaneously bringing all of your awareness to that part. Don't make any movements. Simply bring your focus to the body part as it's mentioned, and mentally repeat after me. Right hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, right waist, right hip, right thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the right foot, the top of the foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Become aware of the left hand thumb, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, fifth finger, palm of the hand, back of the hand, the wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, armpit, left waist, left hip, left thigh, kneecap, calf, ankle, heel, sole of the left foot, top of the left foot, big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, fifth toe. Now move your focus to your back. Become aware of your right shoulder blade, left shoulder blade, your right buttock, left buttock, your spine, your whole back together. Now move your attention to the top of your head, forehead, your right eyebrow, left eyebrow, the space between the eyebrows, right eyelid, right eye, all the muscles around the right eye, the left eyelid, the left eye, all the muscles around the left eye, the right ear, earlobe, inner ear, all the way inside your head, the left ear, earlobe, inner ear, all the way inside your head, the right cheek, the left cheek, the nose, the tip of the nose, the space between your nose and your upper lip. Notice your upper lip, lower lip, the space where the lips touch. Notice your teeth, gums, tongue, roof and sides of the mouth. Notice your chin, your throat, your collarbone, the right side of your chest, the left side of your chest, the middle of the chest, the navel, abdomen, low belly, the whole of your right leg, the whole of the left leg, both legs together. Notice the whole of the right arm, the whole of the left arm, both arms together. Feel the whole of the back, buttocks, spine, shoulder blades, the whole front side of your body, abdomen, chest, face, the whole of the back and the front together, the whole of the head, the whole body together, the whole body together, the whole body together. With total awareness, not quite asleep, yet not fully awake, without movement, effortless awareness. Feel your whole body on your bed or floor or mat. Become aware of your body lying down. See your body lying down. Visualize this image in your mind, almost as if you were floating above, looking down at yourself. Feel the flow in and out of your lungs. Don't try to change the rhythm. Your breath is natural and automatic. There's no effort to be made here. All is well and balanced. Maintain awareness of your breath. Complete awareness of breath. Concentrate your awareness now on the movement of your chest as you breathe in and out. Your chest is rising and falling slightly with every breath. With each breath, your chest expands and contracts. Concentrate on this movement in sync with your breath. Continue concentrating on the movement of your chest and start counting from 27 down to 1, like this. 27, chest rising. 27, chest falling. 26, chest rising. 26, chest falling. 25, chest rising. 25, chest falling, and so on. Repeating the words and numbers silently to yourself as you count. Awareness of breathing, awareness of counting. With total awareness, not quite asleep, not fully awake, without movement, effortless awareness. Stop your counting now. It doesn't matter if you made it all the way to 1. Bring all your focus to the space behind your eyelids. Envisioning that space as a screen that goes as tall and wide as the eye can see. In our yoga nidra practice, this is called our Chitikasha. Notice any images that appear, any shapes or colors. Practice detached awareness, not becoming too involved, simply noticing. See what you see. slowly begin to withdraw your awareness from this mind screen as we move to visualization. I will name different objects, and as I say them, develop an image of them on all levels. The level of feeling, awareness, emotion, as best as you can. Burning candle. Endless desert. Egyptian pyramid. Torrential rain. Snow-capped mountains. A Greek temple at sunrise. Birds flying across a sunset. Red clouds drifting. A cross above a church. Stars on a crisp night. A full moon. A bright pink blooming rose. Smiling Buddha. Wind whipping up from the sea. Waves breaking on a deserted beach. Footprints in the sand. Now is the time to repeat your sankalpa, your resolution, the statement of your heart's deepest longing. The same sankalpa you repeated at the beginning of our practice with the same feeling and gratitude. Recall your sankalpa and repeat it to yourself silently 3 times now. Now simply relax all efforts and become aware of your whole body. You're breathing quietly and slowly. Once again, develop an awareness of your body from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Become aware of the feeling of the floor or the bed or the mat beneath you, and the position of your body lying down. Visualize the room around you, becoming more aware of your surroundings. Lie here quietly for a few more moments with your eyes closed. Before moving, first imagine moving. Imagine wiggling your fingers and toes. Imagine stretching long. And then you can begin gently moving your body, slowly, taking your time. There is no hurry. And when you feel ready, rolling to your side in a comfortable position. And if it feels right, I invite you to sit up slowly, bringing your hands together at your heart center. We'll take 3 deep breaths together. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. Fill up all the way up and let it go. With your hands still together in front of your heart, if it feels right, you can bring your hands to your forehead center. Thank you for practicing Yoga Nidra with me this evening in Bedtime Yoga. And as we end our practice, we say a word that means the light in me sees and honors the light in each of you because we all share that same bright light. The word we say is namaste. So to end, we simply bow our head and say namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me this evening. I hope that you are nice and relaxed, whether you're drifting off to sleep or going about your day. Thank you for showing up for yourself. We'll see you soon.